sun peeks over the horizon. Your excitement builds. The animals in the field start to stir. The forest comes alive with sounds. The sunlight glimmers off the lake, and the mountains start to shed their morning fog. So load up your favorite ammo, grab a few buddies, and head out to make some memories. And tell the rest of the world that you've gone hunting. Gone hunting is a 1 to 4 player game of family fun where you build a unique hunting ground, scout different animals, buy weapons and gear, and roll dice to hunt. Complete objectives and try not to miss. So let's load up the truck and back gone hunting today. See you in the field.
Hello, and welcome back again to the Hyde Hermit Studio art stream. I'm your host, Hoy, illustrator, animator, graphic designer, and also voice actor, and here we are back on the Madness Network. As usual, right now we're looking at, before we continue doing some illustrations here, we're going to do some little bits here that are going on. So we're looking at what seems to be the Potash Ponds is the case. I like looking at weird, obscure areas around the world and stuff like that. And if anyone doesn't know, the Potash Ponds are designed to, I believe, according to this, is to get to extract potassium chloride is the case. So that's what's going on. And it kind of looks like, giant swimming pools and stuff like that. And usually it's more like a neon electric blue, but this time in Google Maps, it's between a white, pink, a dark blue, and purple going on here. So that's what's going on. Let's see. Wait, what's this? And also brown mud than anything else. But yeah, to extract potassium chloride out of this thing. A lot of people thought this was like some kind of swimming pool, if anything else. That a lot of people just, if you're hiking around and you saw this giant thing of electric blue or purple going on, you probably may think this could be like, a swimming pool for you. But no, it's just potassium chloride, which I think it's not great to swim in than anything else. But here we are back at it and working on some more artwork here. A blue eyes red dragon is the case. So that's what's going on here. Oh, there's Pops right there as well. Yeah, right now we're in the coloring phase because I was illustrating this. So this is going to be another charm I've been working on and stuff like that to make that work out. And then I'm going to plan on making a tiki pattern because last time we worked on this pattern, I can show here, of the Blue Eyes Toon Dragon I did, which I made a charm of just this guy right here, of Blue Eyes Toon. Last time when you first started getting the show, I was working on some Garfield stuff, but this time we're doing on some Yu-Gi-Oh things. But the pattern here is what I worked on, which is this guy right here. And so I made this into a card play mat or desk mat, depending on how you want to roll. But it's a so I made these and sold these at these conventions and whatnot. And if you happen to be there and got one of these guys at like last convention, I was over at FanX Utah, and if you happen to be there and got the last 3 that I had, then you're one of the lucky few that have this pattern as a play mat or desk mat, how you want to roll. So that's what's going on here. So now we're just working on some more artwork than usual. So now we're back on Toon Eyes Red Dragon is the case. Do that in a forward shade. I want to kind of like make that look a little bit nice. Maybe I don't like that. No. How is chat doing? Like, we made this announcement on the Mads Network like yesterday. We were streaming on. We got some really good bits and a lot of people talking in yesterday. So hopefully we'll get some people talking in today early of from 11 to whatever. Turns out we have a little bit of extension time as well. So we'll see how that's going to roll. So that was going to be pretty fun. There we go. That's what I really wanted. A bit flare. We might go back doing some research commentary zone soon, maybe at the end of the little bit of before the end of the show. So we'll see how we feel about this. Anything else? Do this smack that could I recall. There we go. Yeah, that brings in like it pops it up a little bit more. Flare is what I wanted, which is super dope. We'll do like a blend. This kind of a little bit dark as usual. Yeah, I guess this turned out exactly how we wanted it to be. Pop. Do want to smack that though. Mm. Let's see what's going on. There we go. Glad that Stream Elements is like working. I had to go in and wonder why it wasn't like working properly, but just a heads up, coming up on the 7th through the 9th, we're going to be down with Christie Shinn for down in San Diego for TwitchCon over at booth AA153. Will we both be there selling their wares and all that wacky jazz down there over at the usual spot when they hold San Diego Comic-Con, stuff like that. So if you happen to be over in TwitchCon for down there networking or whatever it is that you're doing, now would be a perfect time. You can also come see us and check us out. We're back at episode 3 of Hyde Hermit Studio. Thank you, Whomping Luigi, for the follow. I really appreciate it. How are you doing? Yeah, Streamlabs seems to be on it. But that's great. Just want that light on this one. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty damn sexy over here. Like damn. Right now we're just taking colors. So like important thing to do. You know what I also forgot to add? This color over here. It's really fucked up. That's okay. That's all right. We may work. Actually, kind of fucked up on that too. Don't want to be pop. No. There we go. That's what we wanted. Perfect. Yeah, if anyone's curious on the planning phase that I put together, so this is what the planning phase looked like for this illustration. The planning phase looked more like this. So much over from green, pink, green. Yeah, green, pink, and blue. With 3 colors because I didn't want to confuse myself on what it is. Usually I stick to like one color in the planning phase, but it's like, terrible. Yeah, we're seeing that's going to go on this one too. Let's maybe blend you into that. See, it had like this weird blending area that has going on here, so. She was like, wow, thank you. It will amp up my character a little bit. Here we go. Look at that. Now my character's a little bit bigger. Boom. What's going on? Oh, shit. You know, I forgot to remove big this. I have to remove it, which is quite an upset. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we got it. Perfect. That's what I wanted the whole time. Hello, hey Lemon Pie, what's going on with you? Tell me all about yourself. Welcome to the Hyde Hermit Studio art stream on the Madness Network. I'm your host, Hoy, illustrator, animator, graphic designer, also voice actor. Right now, I'm working on some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, and I'm planning on making this into a charm and also a tiki pattern button-up shirt is the case. So, what's going on with you, Lemon Pie? I like your icon where it's just a lemon. Hilarious. What's it like being on YouTube? I wonder how the algorithm is treating you. What do you think of this piece that I'm working on here? Because I was previously showing, but I'll show you if anyone's interested. I'm pretty sure you're in. But I did a Blue Eyes Toon Dragon that I put together and stuff like that. So I have the charm already. It exists. And stuff like that. Looks good, yeah. And so I did a Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. Then I created a tiki pattern, which is what I'm going to be doing next once I finish, coloring this red Eyes Toon Dragon. So this is what the tiki pattern looks like. And I made this into a playmat, is the case. So that's what's going on. And stuff like that. So the playmat I made for it, and they sold out pretty quick. So I ordered 10 more, and I'll be selling these down at TwitchCon down in San Diego. I'll be at booth AA153. And you happen to be in San Diego for TwitchCon, then you can meet me and Kai and also Christie Shinn, who's going to be there with me as well. Over at booth AA153. I was told, since I'm a lemon pie, a lemon is a baby picture, being a lemon pie in infancy. Oh, that makes sense. When I think of lemon pie, I think of like the actual pie part with the flavor of lemon. And that's why they call it a lemon pie. But yeah, this is the pattern I'm going to plan on making as a tiki button-up shirt. And that one, because no one else hasn't done it yet. So I put in like so much, you can tell how much effort. But there's like a lot of, if you're like a fan of like Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that, then you see like there's a lot of like hidden Easter eggs I thrown inside here as well. It's going to take you a while. No Waldo this time, but hey, who knows on the next one. Well, pics of actual lemon pies come out too grainy. Is the lemon pie, is the picture of the lemon AI generated? What city is the event you mentioned? So the event is called TwitchCon. It's over in San Diego, where they usually hold San Diego Comic-Con at, is the case. And I'll be over at booth AA153 is where I'm going to be at with Christie Shinn, and I and Kai are going to be there. So we're gonna be there's gonna be like 2 booths and a 10x10. I don't know if Christie Shinn has been promoting that, but I'm pretty sure she has on her show. But yeah, I'll definitely be down at San Diego, selling my wares and everything else. Like, because there's a lot of illustrations that I've done. So all our enamel pins, charms are like, we have some original stuff, and then we have some fan art stuff that we'll be shilling out and everything else. So a lot of cool things. And if you ever been to any of our booths before, but since you're obviously new, then if you happen to be in San Diego, then that would be the perfect spot for you to like come down. Are you a San Diego local lemon pie? Or are you a California native? Are you from the West Coast? Ooh, Texas, huh? Actually, I'm gonna be over in probably after TwitchCon. I'm gonna be over in Texas for Retro Palooza. It's a gaming convention over in Arlington, so I'm definitely going to be over there vending as well. I heard Texas is pretty big. But I heard a lot of good things for Texas and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll definitely have whatever for Retro Palooza over in Arlington. That is coming up on October 22nd to the 23rd. So I'll be there for that 2-day show. I have like 3 shows in October and then 1 show in November. So I think I have AFC over in October to the 14th to 16th. That's, I think, in San Jose. And then I have PawCon in the same area as well from November 4th to 6th. But yeah, definitely be for Texas from the 22nd to the 23rd for that show. So that one's going to be pretty fun. Finally get to justify my comptroller over there. It's going to be great. Taxis is definitely a good size. I heard vegetables don't exist in Texas, just lard, butter, and meat. Yeah, what do you do? What do you do, lemon pie? What do you do for a living? Right now, I'm just blending in colors, as you can see. You may be thinking of Georgia. Paula Deen and butter and lard and all. Yeah, you're probably right. I haven't been to Georgia, stuff like that, but I have been over to like Pittsburgh, North Carolina, and Florida so far. But I definitely like to check out Georgia because a lot of people, it's definitely like the new entertainment industry over there. So there's a lot of the peeps, fled from Hollywood, California, all the way to Georgia. As Pops always said, he's like, it's little Hollywood. Which I wouldn't be surprised if Georgia also had like a stars of walking fame, I guess. Where over in the Hollywood Boulevard in California would have like all the stars with the names on them. I wouldn't be surprised. Have you met Paula Deen? I haven't. But yeah, what's it like? What's it like being in Texas? I'm definitely excited for it. Especially for a gaming convention and stuff like that. So is it Wild West like they I have not met her. No. Neither have I. Is it Wild West like they say it is? It's like the Wild Wild West. like Will Smith always says. Having a good time here, so this has turned out super nice though. Adding all these wrinkles here and stuff like that. So they're pissed off. If you're in a near a large city, not so much. But if you get to the future further, you may be a bit wilder. It's hot. Bit wilder hot. Further. Oh, sorry. Near a large city, not so much. But if you get further out, maybe a bit wilder. Yeah. I think Arizona seems to be that way too, because I was also in Utah for FanX. Utah is pretty weird over there. But Arizona is like pretty hot as well, especially in Phoenix. I also I think the place that's the most humid is Louisiana. Is definitely for that one. And I was down there for the last MechaCon and stuff like that. So supremely humid. And then when they came back to my hotel, it's like the utmost sticky. I had to take a shower every time I left the hotel. I was like, ugh. All my clothes didn't want to like leave my body. Oh, smack. Like not too dark, but I want to like smack you. Want to smack it. Oop. Keep like accidentally smacking out of that one. It's too hot in Texas. Remember that one time where Texas finally got cold? Then your guys' infrastructure fucked up. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. So if it gets to the upper 60s, I feel a little chilly. Yeah. During that time when Texas had like that whole power outage thing because due to how cold it got, how did you survive? Were you like already like prepared and be like, this is what I've been waiting for? Already got my blankets and everything. Heater turned on, space blanket, we're ready to go. That's pretty awful. Yeah. Usually you don't really expect as much heavy winter in Texas, at least. You usually expect that if you lived in the mountains and stuff like that, like very in higher elevation. But rarely when you're like by the coast. Time I just curled up in blankets. Totally not prepared. I was definitely not prepared for the winter. By times I just curled up in the blankets and didn't die. I think that's how I would do too. It's like I'll definitely curl up in the blankets and stuff like that. Try to get as much blankets as I can and just let my body heat like take over. Although I lived up in the mountains before, over in Murder Mountain, California. I grew up there for a good while, but that's the nickname it's been given for a while. But the actual name is up in Bloxburg / Alder Point. I lived in other places such as Buck Mountain and a few others. So I'm not a stranger to the cold or anything like that. Crazy. Hey, it's TJ, a worker pro. Hello, all. And it's Charles Reeves. What's going on? Welcome to the Hyde Hermit Studio art stream. I'm your host, Hoy, illustrator, animator, graphic designer, and here we are just doing some stuff right now. I'm making a Charm of Red Eyes Toon Dragon, and I'm planning on making this into a tiki pattern for that because I did a Blue Eyes Toon Dragon thing. So I'm planning making this to a charm and a holographic sticker. So that's how it's going to roll today. What up? What up? I'm wrapped in blankets too. I like being wrapped in blankets, except when it's like extremely hot during the night. And I was like, yeah, no, I'd rather be in front of a fan. California's been getting extreme heat, is the case. You. Wait, no. Super, is this getting crazy? That's for sure. Wait, no. I don't like that at all. There we go. Now got it. But yeah, what have you guys been up to? What do you think of this piece I've been working on here lately? Like, I'll show you the planning phase that I did on this as well. Like, it's in three different colors that I put together in the planning phase and everything else to make that worth my time. Because I didn't want to be confused with one color, so it's like in three different like sketch colors of pink, neon blue, and like green or army green is the case. So it's super ridiculous because I didn't want to confuse myself, even though the illustration, oh yeah, and it's like one red, like an orange or whatever. Hey, TJ, cheers, says Mr. Van Zandt. Yeah, so this is definitely like turning out how exactly how I want it. So there we go. We can just blend that bitch in. I feel like this too. So I've been hearing a lot of people have been bitching about AI art. What does chat think about AI art? Is the case. I want to know what opinions going on here is the case, because it's a lot of mixed opinions here. So I want to hear people's opinions about it first, and then I'll give you my opinion. I'm multitasking and cleaning junk email. I like it. I thought it was pretty good with paint, but are you seriously putting me into shame? Nah, not at all. So my opinion on AI, I think it's a tool is the case, because the thing is that a lot of people like get really upset and be like, oh no, AI art's gonna be like taking over my job and everything, blah 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 blah. But the factor is that since these are prompts that it's basing off of and it's using like ones and zeros and everything, that it can't get like synonyms or subtlety and stuff like that, because it's like it won't do the thing how you imagine it and stuff like that. And I see that as a tool. It's like how like when the very first camera came out, and people will be, and all the painters would be like, oh shit, I'm gonna be losing my job as a painter because now we had cameras. And then the same way with like computers came out, people like, oh shit, I'll be losing my job because computers came out. And that turned out to be a tool. Same with cameras. And then 3D came out, and then the industry was like, this is gonna be replacing artists, no problem. But it turns out like 3D was also used as a tool, a very complicated tool that costs millions of dollars when it comes to animation in 3D. Don't know. I haven't seen any. Has come from your head. It's still art. Yes, absolutely. I think it's the whole point. But AI, with a lot of AI work, especially when it comes to like stable diffusion and stuff like that, because you can actually get your own. There's an open source, so you can get your own AI bot, and you can feed it your own images and stuff like that, and create your own. That's the whole point of stable diffusion. It's open source. It's out there, and stuff like that. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's just a fucking tool. Is the case, and it creates like an image like different every fucking time, so it's going to be a different image. But like to me, like I always reference to like, could I see like psychedelic and DMT when AI first came out? It seemed like when it was coming out with images, people were like, wow, this looks pretty good. It still looked like shit, but it looked like it was like dreamlike, or how a person who recently did like DMT would explain what DMT would look like, except the AI bot came out the picture and it's like, oh, it's very pretty, very vibrant and stuff like that. And it's gotten better. Like if you saw like all like the Baroque art, it's busting out with like these really busty ladies and everything. I was like, holy shit. Like it's dead on scary. But like it's like I said, it's a tool at the end of the day, and stuff like that. People are going to use that as a tool for whatever. So it's not going to take anyone's job. It's not going to ruin people out of commissions. It's not going to do anything at all. It's just there as a tool, just like doing 3D stuff and doing Photoshop and everything else. Like at the end of the day, it's always going to come out as a fucking tool. Stuff like that. So that's how I personally see it as for that one. Hello, Donut. It's Donut. Welcome to the Hyde Hermit Studio stream. I'm your host, Hoy, and right now we're working on some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, and I'm planning on making this into a charm, is the case. Pop says I can have a few more minutes. After this, so maybe we'll expand it. I don't know how many minutes Pop's allowing me to have. Maybe like last time, like it was like up to like 11:30 or around 12:30. I mean, I believe that would be the case. There we go. This is what I wanted. All this fun blending stuff going on here. This is turning out like super nice. I like doing a lot of like digital painting and having it coming out like very, very, very nice and stuff like that. Like I like adding all these colors to make it work out and doing like because I've been doing like graphic design for like over and drawing over for like 11, 12 years now. I think basically my whole life than anything else. Oh, how does it work? AI art. What does the artist input? So it's a prompt they put in. So for instance, if I want to say, I want a cat wearing a hat in the style of oil painting done in Baroque artwork, in the style of Leonardo da Vinci, and it would do it in that, or at least try to get it. But if you do like synonyms and stuff like that, it won't understand. Like I tried to, I remember I was telling the AI that I wanted a shield, and it'll give me a shield and stuff like that, different types of shield. I said maybe like in oil paint or whatever, or watercolor and whatnot. And it'll try to like mimic it or give me something. It'll give me a shield or whatever. Sometimes the image will be like half a shield or like whatever. But you have to be like really specific, but it won't pick up synonyms or fancy words. Is the case. Where do you go to create? There's tons of places that you can go to create AI. There's an open AI called Stable Diffusion that you can do it yourself and stuff like that. And you can feed like your own AI bot with your own images and stuff like that. So that way you can progress your workflow if you want to roll that way. But there is like, I think there's Dolly 2 is another one. And then there's Mid-Journey. A lot of people go to Mid-Journey for like fantasy or whatever. But yeah, but with the shield thing, it'll give me like whatever. But when I tell it to like make me a sword, it would give me like a hand knife or something stupid or whatever. And it's like, it's not, because with AI, it won't give you exactly how you would imagine it. But if you're like a graphic designer who does photo bashing all the time, then that's kind of like not a problem, because you can like alter it and like digitally paint it in and stuff like that, like big time. So you can definitely, if you're big on, I think it's great for photo bashing, 100%, for getting like ideas or whatever. Like I said, it's a tool at the end of the day. Like a lot of these artists think it's going to like take their job or like hurt them in commission wise or some shit. My brain just can't process Paint Shop. And like, I get too frustrated trying to learn. Really? Like paint, like are you using JAS Paint Shop Pro, or are you using Photoshop, or are you using Clip Studio Paint? A lot of people use Clip Studio, but I use Paint Tool Sci, which is a little bit more easier, which I like, because this is the program I'm using now, because it allows me to like blend things and whatnot. That way I can just blend it in. That way there's like a good like gradient, blended gradient going on, but it feels like painted like I always love digital paintings whatsoever. It's like super good. It's hella amazing. You're amazing at creating things, TJ. Listen, TJ, if you can think, you can paint. You can do anything if you put your mind to it, TJ. Don't let your imagination stunt you. Because the sky is not the limit, because space is infinite. You're not a dunce, TJ. You're just a guy learning through life. Everyone's just learning, you know? We're all on the same level here. Like, what programs do you use, TJ? I'm curious. And there's the lighting that we want too. There you are, kid. Now I can like blend you in just the way I want. Oh, TJ's lady. Oh, I apologize. I did not know that. Oh, I couldn't have not know that because I think TJ is like a male's guy's name and stuff like that. But that's okay. I apologize. But you use Office Pro. A pretty woman in a dress made from can thingies. Office Pro soda can. Oh, you use Office Pro like Microsoft Office Pro? Soda can ring pulls. Ah, I see. So you make like physical objects then. Oh, that's what it's called, TJ. Well, I could not remember what it was called. Broken on her iPad, but that could maybe be easier. 6 in the chat. You're not the first or the last. So do you make physical art then? It sounds like you make stuff out of soda pop cans then. Is that the case? Because I've seen that done before when I used to go to like county fairs and stuff like that. And I've seen people who would make like little airplanes and stuff out of soda pop cans or little cars. And that's like such a really interesting craft and stuff like that. Like I give kudos to those guys who could definitely like, make cans malleable to them into like whatever they want it to be. Like I remember seeing that so cool. And I remember saw a friend who got like a soda pop car or a soda pop airplane. And I was like, oh, I want one of those. But I never got one. As the older I got, so I was like, oh, it's a little bit gimmicky, but it's still cool. Like, I mean, it's the same equivalently to making metallic art and stuff on a larger scale. Oh, you do puppets? Wait, hold up. You do puppets? Crafts, costume, theme journal. How long have you been making puppets? Do you have a website for all your puppets? And what's super cool puppet? Yeah, because I've been looking for like a puppet person and stuff like that. Like the other person I contacted, like when I first had a puppet person, she like ghosted me. Because I asked her if she had any social media, and she was like, no. And then she ghosted me. And I found another puppet person, but she won't be like available till like next year and stuff like that. Because I'm planning on doing a puppet of her mascot, Hyde the Hermit crab and stuff, which is the little logo down the bottom there, the one with the little, you can see with the art supplies coming out of the shell. So I definitely would like to do that for like commercial reasons of Hyde Hermit crab. And I don't know what your puppet rate is. What's your puppet rate, TJ? Yeah. Because we have like the thing is we have like plushes of our mascot Hyde the Hermit Crab and stuff. So we have like 3 plushes. We have like a micro travel size and a large size when we take to like bigger cons and stuff like that. I mean, a Valkyrie costume dress with the ring pulls change. Oh, your name is the YouTube channel? Oh, you know what? You're right. Then I will check you out then. I'm just curious what your puppet rate. What is your rate for like think like what, like 9 inches? A 9-inch puppet? I'm like looking at my ruler because I don't want this puppet to be like too small. With like armatures and stuff. Oh, I never sold one. Never sold a puppet? But I mean for like making like a custom puppet. Do you do custom puppet commissions, TJ? Oh, thank you for the like, Kinokashi. You know the Twitter stream is live. Oh, that's not what I want. I wanted one tool. Trying to figure out what your puppet rate. Oh, you never done one yet? Oh no. So you don't know how much you charge then. All right. I was curious. I don't know how long you've been making puppets or anything like that. So did you start getting the puppets, or how long have you been doing that for? Yeah, we're probably gonna end it around like 12:30. Yeah, because I guess that'll be our extended time. So you haven't done a commission yet. So you haven't like figured out what your pricing point is for like materials and your time and everything to make like a puppet. I mean, I can wait for the other person to make it. Oh, they sell in the UK for like 80 pounds. About years. Oh, okay. About yay old years. What was that? 80 pounds. Pounds to what? USD? What was that? Oh, it's $91.77. So almost $100. Pound sterling. So many years of watching. 3 years. Oh, 3 years on phone, but can't see buttons properly. I see. Gotcha. All these buttons are a little bit too confusing. Can't even get it all done right. It's crazy. I get it. So you have like no pricing when it comes to like commissions, right? For commissioning a puppet. Then. Oh, the dolls are on your channel? Okay, I have to check out your channel. I definitely have to see it, that's for sure. There we go. Want that fun curve. Look, it's Devil Flyer. Not as yet. Okay, I see. Well, let me know when you have like a commission price and everything for your puppets, TJ. But yeah, hello, Devil Flyer. Welcome to the Hyde Hermit Studio art stream. I'm your host, Hoy. Right now, we have extended time. Usually, this is an hour stream, but we have extended time up to 12:30. So we're gonna do that. Since apparently there's no one after me. I mean, there is somebody, but they're at a later time. Hey Rex, hey Rex, hey Rex, hey Rex. I love that the all the other ones like repeat. I think that's kind of funny. It's like an echo, you know. So it's too funny for me, that's for sure. All right. So we're going to go on this little bit here, which is called the Research Commentary Zone. Now, if you were here earlier, I start off this bit a little bit more, is the case. And so what we do in the Research Commentary Zone is that you, the individual in the chat here, would give me a weird location on Google Maps that we check out. And basically, I just commentate on it. Is the case. The first one was here. Let's go to the Research Commentary Zone. And so the first one was over at the Potash Ponds, which with the potash ponds is literally just the extract of potassium, according to over here at atlasobscura.com. But here we are at the potash ponds, and usually, according to here, usually like a neon, like electric blue is the case. But this time on Google Maps, they're in a weird color of purple, dark blue or purplish, and then a pink and all that jazz. So this is kind of thing. And when I first saw this, I saw this on TikTok, or at least on Instagram's version of TikTok. And someone saw this and bothered to hike all the way over here because they thought these were like swimming pools. Now, keep in mind, originally these were at a neon electric blue is the case. And so that's what's happening here. And he thought they were swimming pools, these weird swimming pools, right? And he hiked all the way until he realized it was an extract of potassium mine is what it is. So that's what they're doing. We got the Texas Gulf of potash is with all. We also have another Texas Gulf of potash pond of 2 north. We also have my favorite, poop water. Stuff like that. And then another potash pond, apparently, here. I like all the weird shit that Google shows up. So what other location do you think would work out? Love red dyed. I love the red eye. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like the art piece going on here. It's the red eyes Toon Dragon and stuff like that. So I'm planning on making that into a charm and stuff like that and whatnot. So what other weird locations that you can copy and paste in here, or you think that you saw on Google Maps and been like, what the fuck is that? You know, so here we are at the research commentary zone, folks. Right now we got Elvis Rock. I mean, I don't know why they call this Elvis Rock, but maybe up close. You know what? I wonder if it would allow me to see it. Would it allow me to see it? No. It doesn't do first person view here. This is a private company. Silly me. I wish it would do first person view and stuff, and I thought that'd be pretty neat. But yeah, what other weird locations do you think is pretty good over at the potash pond? Chat, what do you think? Where should we go next? What's some weird locations you think that are pretty good? This is what it originally is supposed to look like. Is the case here? Donut Man, any suggestions? Anyone here? No? Have you not bothered to search all the weird things in the world that never caught your eyeball? Well, that's okay. We'll probably find some weird locations. I can only imagine. So let's see. What do we got? Nevada? All right. Let's go to this weird triangle thing, I suppose. Let's do it. Are we there? Is it here where we're exact? No. Did it get... The coordinates are gone. Really? You never thought about it, Donut? You never thought about these things, like second thoughts, where you're like, I wonder if there's any weird locations on the world. Like, have you bothered and be like, gosh, that looks odd? Or you're like looking through like Google Maps trying to find your favorite restaurant, but out of the blue, you find like some weird thing that caught your eyeball and be like, the fuck is that? What could this be? Like, I think there's what is this? Monkey face? All right, let's do it. What is this? Coordinates. Here we go. Jarvis, take me over there now. Here we are. So apparently this is called Monkey Face. This is located over in Russia. Chernobyl, they say. Everyone says, or at least Yeah, all right, let's go Chernobyl. Chernobyl it is. I mean, we're already in Russia already, so we're already at Mucky Face. Why not Chernobyl? Let's do it. Now, here's the thing. You know what the great thing about Google Maps is that you can are we in Chernobyl? Yeah, we're in Chernobyl. So you can go back in time in Google Maps. That's what I kind of like about that here is that you can go back in time and like kind of see it if it gives me the option, that is. So where's the big base at? Did Russia like hide it? No, because it has to be here, right? We're in Chernobyl. We want the nuclear area is what we want. Hey, Alien Dot, welcome back. Right now we're on the Madness Network. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, the city, not the plant. We're looking for the power plant. Chernobyl power plant. Which is what we want. You know what's funny? Hey guys, we got Pizzeria Freed's Fazbear. This is where they have Friday Night at Freddy's, everybody. Right here. Friday night at Freddy's. You can have your pizza right here in Chernobyl. It's great. Oh, they blurred? We searched for them, but they're all blurred. But yeah, how you doing, Alien Dot? Did you just come back from Area 51? We also have Friday Night at Freddy's. We got Pizzeria Fazbear's here. Isn't that great? I think if I'm correct, usually it would show us the power plant too. We're looking for let's see, nuclear power plant, Chernobyl. We want the Kiev Oblast. I mean, we're here, but it should show me. It's like really big. I'm not understanding why I'm having such a hard time. There's like Ukraine, there's Belarus. No, this is it, right? No? No. Those that save the world. No, it has to be here. Like, I think, because it's like really huge. There's no way you can like miss it. Like, that's the main thing. It was where the elephant's foot's at. Oh, okay. Thank you. We're going to put in the, don't know why. We'll go over here and grab this. Thank you for the coordinates. I appreciate it, Dot. Coordinates, all right. We're putting it in. All right, here we are. Jesus. Here we are where the elephant's foot's at and stuff like that. That's where we're located. Would you go inside the central nuclear area to experience the elephant's foot? Would you give it a kiss for gaining superpowers? Also, God's inside here, by the way. That's right. You can actually meet God here. Did you know that God actually lives on Earth inside of this power plant? You can meet him right here. Shron Power Industries. We got the reactor 4, but God is here. He's a travel agency, by the way. So if you want to like meet him, you got to meet him in this area. you have to. It's a high bust for this. We also got Chernobyl NPP unit going on. That's crazy. I had a hard time finding this. Like, we at the city and stuff like that. Like, but it took me to the city. It seemed like a little bit further away, but it seems fascinating. I remember watching a Only If I'm Iron in the Iron Man suit. Even with the Iron Man suit, I think your chances of meeting God is going to be pretty high. Come on, look how white this is. Surely, like they plan this thing with like it used to be. I think, if I'm correct, I'm hoping that Google gives me the ability to go back in time. If anything, I wish, because I know. Can I look at it through the? Oh, okay. So we can put ourselves right here, right? So here we are at the Gamma Google car. Well, you know, if Google didn't want to go, but gammatravel.com will, then that says a lot about Google than anything else. They'll do it from the high sky. Google's like, no, we're not going there. Fuck off. Gamma Travel's like, I'm your guy. But here we are. We can't seem to find the big tower, but I think if we can we move? No? All right. Seems like out of Street View, it looks like that's a no-go. I was kind of hoping it would go in further. I think the Gamma Travel car knew its limits. Yeah, really. In the case, Google won't go, but gammatravel.com will. But even Gamma Travel won't even go anywhere closer than here. They do tours, by the way, inside this building. If you want to see, if you want to pay extra money, I don't think they allow you inside the building. Actually, I think they allow you to be in this vicinity than anything else. But other than that, I wouldn't recommend it. But there is a group of people who would illegally travel through Chernobyl and stuff like that, and they would go through the radiated waters. Like they would swim through it and stuff like that, and like go in these abandoned buildings and sleep there, like really weird shit. They have a car that's made out of lead, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was definitely made out of lead. That's for sure. All right, so we have about like 6 minutes left. What would be the other location? What would be the other location that you guys think it's weird? I mean, I live not having cancer. Very true, yeah. Cancer is a bitch. Fuck cancer. If cancer was a person, I think everyone will be okay assaulting cancer. 100%. So no thank you. No thank you indeed. I've seen pictures of the fairground near there. Yes. If you anyone have the coordinates to the fairground, you should probably check out the fairground. There's a giant, seems to be where the electric used to be. Oh, what's this? Oh, we got the cooling tower over here. And 2 cooling towers totally took down. So we have that going on here too. And then we also have the experimental fish farm. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Are we allowed to go over there too? Oh, yes, we can. At the this big Gamma Travel. This makes me laugh, but this is the experimental fish farm that we're at over here. Oh, got going on here. Oh my god. Oh, right, because we were right over here, so we didn't like move up. Experiment. What are you giving me? What are you giving me with fish legs? I'm giving you protein. It's protein. Nothing experimental here. We got the yacht station going on. I wonder where the little fairgrounds are at. Seems fascinating. We got the Jupiter radio technology going on. Oh, you know what? I wish I could find those fucking big ass towers too. If anything else. So good. So good. Where are those bizarre towers that used to like go all over the world because the radio technology was like supremely powerful? I forgot the name of the towers and stuff like that, but they're super cool. See if anyone has the coordinates to the little fairground, so good. But do you have any other coordinates that we should look at? Maybe. Wait, what's going on here? Let's look at you. Actually, let's look at this one here. So, does anything look different here to you? Someone's bright idea was to, what if, good idea, guys. What if we put a swimming pool in the water? Just a thought. You know, I know you don't want to swim in the murky water, so why not put a swimming pool in the water? Ooh, we got that one too. All right, we'll look at one last location. I'm trying to copy and paste this. Water in the water, I know. Water in the water. It's smart move. Big brain moment. You want a pool in the water? Done. All right. Wish I can copy instead of me. Yeah, I wish you can definitely copy and paste. I wonder why it won't let me do it. I just wanted to copy paste the coordinates. StreamYard. Gonna make it difficult. All right, so we're at 12:30 now. So I apologize if I didn't get to your coordinates, if anything else. So for those that participated here and chatted, thank you for everyone for stopping by here at Hyde Hermit Studio Art Stream, especially on the Madness Network. Thanks again for Pop Sant for allowing us here again, and thanks everyone for stopping by. We're gonna be back here on our regular time from 4 to 8 over on Twitch and stuff like that as usual. But for now, we're gonna be putting our final commercial here. Is the case, and I think it is for comic book for kids. So thanks everyone for stopping by, and thank you, and bye-bye.
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit CB4K.